Hi there and welcome to Gaining Vision. I'm Melanie. Have you had an opportunity to subscribe to the channel yet? If not, take a second, hit subscribe, and please don't forget to like and share. Have you ever been in the position where you felt so overwhelmed because you have so much to do? Well, let me introduce you to the gift of delegating. Delegating is something that is a wonderful thing if it's done correctly. So when you have so much that you need to accomplish at work, at home, or even if you're leading a volunteer organization, whatever the situation may be, you don't have to be the martyr that takes on all the responsibility to do it all yourself. And don't do that because either A, you're going to drop the ball, or B, you're going to do things half-assed. And what I mean by that is you'll be so tired, so frustrated that you won't get it all done on time or to your expectations. So the first thing about delegating is to find out the right person to delegate to. If you're working with a team of people, get to know their strengths, where are their talents, and give those people the areas that they excel in. So maybe you have somebody who's really good with graphic design, and if you have to create a flyer and that's not your expertise, ask them to participate and help with that. Perhaps there's somebody that's really computer savvy that can send out emails quickly. Ask them to help. Maybe there's somebody that just loves to be personable and interact with lots of people to create awareness. Tap on them and give them that role. So once you've identified and delegated the jobs, you need to make sure that you're clear in your expectations and what you want. Because when you delegate, you're giving it to them and you need to let go of it. So let them know the timeline, what your expectations are, and what the end product is supposed to look like. Once you've clearly outlined it and delegated it, now you have to sit back and wait. You have to wait for that deadline to approach for you to review what they've done, give feedback, and then hopefully come to a conclusion of that task being completed. But what happens when somebody you've delegated something to doesn't do it or doesn't do it to your expectations? What happens then? You could freak out and go, oh my gosh, I should have just done it myself. But that kind of defeats the point of delegating. We're trying to alleviate the amount of work that you have to do. So you have a couple of choices. A good leader will take the time, sit down with the person and give some feedback and say, I really like the way you did this, but I was hoping for that. Ask them to clarify with you before you let them go. If you're unsure that they understood the directions, and ask them to redo it if time limit permits. If not, sometimes what happens is, yes, you do pick up the pieces and end up doing it yourself, but that's the last case scenario. So when does delegation not work? Well, if you're A-type personality, it's hard to let go of what you need to get done. Even though it alleviates the stress, for some people it makes more stress for them because they're always wondering what's happening. And another situation where it doesn't work is when you are bossy. When you're coming across, you need to do this, 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 and this now. And you're continuously asking, is it done? Is it done? Is it done? You can definitely reach out and touch base, but you can't be pushy about it. If you're going to be pushy about it, then do it yourself. So delegation's not for everybody, but it is a gift if you learn how to do it appropriately. I always use the approach as, I'd really love to work with you in something or have a great opportunity for you to learn something, or I could use your help with this. Those kind of phrases to set the stage. Explain myself, see if it's something they're interested in helping with and if they can do it. Because you may ask them to do something they've never done before. And it doesn't mean they shouldn't try, but it may not work into your timeline. So all these things you have to consider, but once you get the art of delegation down, it is a lifesaver. Do you delegate? Maybe it's to your kids or to your spouse, at work, at school, in the community organization you volunteer in. Even in Toastmasters, I delegate. If I'm leading a project, I have to delegate those next positions Or if I'm helping plan a meeting, I'm getting people to take on roles. So there's always an aspect of delegation. And again, making sure that you do it in a positive way will always lead to success. Until next time, don't forget to learn to delegate. Try it out. See if it works for you. Practice makes perfect. And please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like and share, and I'll see you next time.